The Royal Theatre is a limitless environment, and so anything we want technologically can be done, anything we want lighting, anything we want with scenery. So it's great because if there's no limits in what we can do in the theatre, there's no limits to what we can imagine back at home base.
These particular spaces are incredible. We actually refer to them as more of a hybrid because they have a large thrust down on stage at the proscenium, which is very unusual in a round thrust like that. It's close to theatre in a round at times. You know, people looking from unusual angles, which you wouldn't get on Broadway.
We literally take a blank sheet of paper and we put whatever we want on it. And within reason, we can pretty much create it.
It's a candy store. We have everything. I mean, any person that's worked on Broadway or the West End could come here and look at what we have and say, oh my God, you've got even better than we have.
Coming onto the ship in a theatre which is very different to having a theatre on land. I mean, the technology that we have available to us here, I didn't think we'd actually have this much to be able to play with. It's a lot of new toys.
You know, we're at cutting edge. And then when you add that with the specific venue and all of the elements we have, the lifts, the tracking system, the fly space, it's just an incredible, incredible venue to work with.
It's another thing that takes Broadway producers by surprise. They think when they're going to come and do business with us that they're going to have to in some way compromise their art, and they really don't. In fact, they raise their game.
Ultimately, we've kind of had more here than we've had on a lot of the tours that we've done, because a lot of the provincial theatres in England are fantastic, but you have to scale things down. And here, the technology has helped us to really maintain, I think, the spectacle that we have in London in the West End.
And actually what's really fun for me is when we bring in outside creatives, whether it be a producer, a director, a choreographer, a lighting designer, and they come to our venue and they just cannot believe this thing floating at sea. It just blows their socks off.